Hey guys, what you're about to see in this video is for educational purposes only. Please don't do anything stupid or illegal. I'm not going to be responsible for your actions. Thank you. Hi everyone, and welcome to this tutorial about brute force. So, what is a brute force attack? Well, as the name suggests, a brute force attack is not very sophisticated. In a brute force attack, we'll basically use brute force in order to crack a password. In our example, we'll have a string which is a result of a hashed password. If you don't know what hashing is, I suggest go back to my previous video, what is hashing. But let's continue with our example. So as I said before, we'll have the string, and the trick is to turn that string into a text, which in our case will be the password. In a brute force attack, we're just going to try and guess different passwords. I do want to specify that there is a way to make this a bit more sophisticated with something called crunch. And in certain targeted attacks, there are a few techniques that you can use in order to minimize the number of passwords you need to guess. But at the end of the day, in a brute force attack, you're still left with quite a few possible passwords. And the only way to find the right one is to simply start guessing. But of course we're not going to do that manually. For that we'll use a software called John the Ripper. In our example, we'll have a zip file. We're going to use John the Ripper in order to extract the hash from the zip file. Once we'll have the hash, it will be our target hash. What John the Ripper will do is try to guess different hashes and see which one will match the target hash. Now, I've only used a few examples here to speed the process along, but know that in most cases, a regular computer can guess tens of thousands of combinations per second, hundreds of thousands if we're using a really strong computer, and much more than that in the case of a quantum computer. Once the correct hash is found, the software will spit out the password, the text that was used to create that hash, which of course is the target password for that specific hash. For the demonstration, I'm going to run John the Ripper on my Windows machine. I'm going to create a new text file. Name it text. And I'm going to type in secret inside. Close and save. And I'm going to use 7-zip in order to create a new zip file. We'll give it a password 123789 and hit OK. And there we go. We have the file right here, and if I try to open it, the software will ask me for the password. Now I'm going to cut this file and I'm going to paste it into John the Ripper run directory. From here on out, we'll use the command line. Open the command prompt, and I'm going to change directory to John the Ripper run directory. Here I'm going to type in zip to John, which will basically ask John the Ripper to extract the hash from the zip file. I'm going to specify the name of the zip file, which is text.zip, and I'm going to ask it to save the hash string in a file called textziphash.txt. And this should happen pretty quickly. Now we can get on to the brute force attack. So I'm going to type in john.exe, textziphash.txt, and hit enter. Now because our password was very simple and very short, it only took a few seconds. In the case of more complicated and longer passwords, this would take a lot longer. But here we are, and there is the password. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. For more news and updates, visit tombh.com. See you next time.